shout out to all your viewers out there. We're in Waterville. Let me make it strictly clear that we are not joyriding today. We are not doing anything for Thunder Acres. We checked in with the police or the fire chief of Waterville, the emergency center, and told him what we had, and he said to come down here, and he said drive around and see if people need help. So I repeat, we are not joyriding. We are instructed by the fire chief of Waterville to check on people if they need evacuation. So everybody out there, they need help, they need volunteers. Waterville is just living the disaster. We're in probably 3 feet of water right now with the sherp. And yes, this is a street 3 feet below us. Out there in Waterville, if you need help, evacuation, or if you think this sherp will help, it's an amphibious vehicle, goes on land and water. It ain't much for payload, but it is great for people, evacuating people out of homes. If you know of anybody, Thunder Acres is at your disposal with our sherp, free of charge. Just send us a personal message, and we will come out and help you. Parking lot here, all underwater. We're at Amphibious now, so it's about 4 feet of water. One thing the fire department did point out is to drive slow, because just the rippling of the payloaders bringing sandbags, and even the sherp will take and put the sand, obviously they're at the sandbag height and then some. It'll actually splash over the sandbag or get into the homes. So, slow and no wave, no wake is very important. We're coming into a new housing development. There's their lift station that we checked on with the firefighter to make sure that is still operating correctly. They don't want to lose the lift station. Station that they don't want to lose, so they check on that a lot. Don't quote me on any of these facts. Everybody you ask, you're at a different story, but supposedly somewhere between 8 to 10 feet the lake higher than normal. But like I say, everybody you ask, you a different story, but obviously disaster area. We are back to Amphibious, so that means there's 3.5, 4 feet of water. Still Amphibious. One of the city workers said he got 10 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. That's how much help they need around here. recap of our day. We started out by going to the parade in Lee Center. They asked us to be there, so we went to the 50th anniversary celebration parade of the volunteer ambulance. One of my friends is an ambulance EMT. She said go to Waterville, and I don't watch the news or much, but she says about the severe flooding. So we figured we're halfway there. We're going to come down here. So that's what got us down to Waterville today. And then we stopped in at the fire chief, and he said just to go around town, and we checked the lift stations and to see if anybody else needed help. So that's what me and Nikki been doing for the last 6-7 hours, is driving around Waterville, see if we can be any assistance of these people that are going through this devastation.
Yes, it was a very eventful day at Thunder Acres. We ended up visiting, well, it started out as we went in a parade at the 50th anniversary of the volunteer ambulance service in Lee Center. They asked us to come down there, be in their parade. They were shooting off fireworks tonight. They had the parade. They got bands, so they are celebrating and fundraising for their good cause, for their volunteer ambulance service. So then one of the gals at EMT said, hey, you should get that thing down to Waterville. And I don't do much with the news or Facebook, so I didn't know really what to expect, but she just says there's flooding down there. So me and Nikki went down there, and we went right to the emergency headquarters, talked to the fire chief, and he says, yeah, we'll use you. So he just instructed me to go around Waterville. And first of all, we checked on some lift stations with the fire workers, and then to make sure obviously didn't lose a lift station. And then he just told us to go around and see if anybody needed help, check on people. So we spent 5-6 hours going around, and just unbelievable, the flooding devastation. I had the last 3 weeks on Thunder Acres were just horrible. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, so we were kind of down and out. But after visiting Waterville and what they're going through, things ain't so bad on Thunder Acres. So we are out for now, but yes, the fire chief has my number. I left it there in case they need any evacuation. We really can't haul sandbags. We can't haul payload. We're mainly for people and light load. So if they need evacuation for people, we will go back down there. Anybody that needs help with this here sherp, we will come and just personal message me if you are a flood victim, and Thunder Acres will be there to help. We are out. Love you all, and I'm asking Thunder Acres fans, hey, if you got the health and you got the time, our flood victims could use your help. The city workers, like one of them that toured are coming with us, rode around with us to check on the lift stations. He said he's gotten 10 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. So the city workers do not have time to fill the bags anymore. So they could really use volunteers to fill the sandbags. That's what they're really lacking, I think. But I've seen many volunteers there filling the bags. So we are out. Love y'all.